Wait, it's literally Christmas. Ugh, I hate Christmas.
I hate chai.
Hey amigos,
Oh,
I got
Lord.
gifts for you.
Oh,
You.
Oh my God. Budget Santa's in the house.
well, thanks.
Thanks.
My favorite, alcohol.
Aww. Oh. Looks like I gotta get back to work.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Woo!
Well, that was fun.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Jay. You definitely get paid more than enough. How dare you? It's Shayan's favorite holiday.
Ew, I hate Christmas.
She says that, but I think it's a projection. I really think that she loves Christmas.
Yeah. Maybe if I had like I don't know, something to live for, like a family and like a hot guy, like boyfriend or something, then I'd probably like Christmas. But no, I have none of those. I'm just alone.
Okay. We had a crazy week. The club was really fun on Sunday.
Yes.
It was freezing cold, but it was still fun. We had the fire dancer. That was exciting. I feel like there was a kind of a lot that went on. Shayan finally got laid.
I did. Yay.
From
No, you can't say it. You can't say it.
Why not?
No, we're keeping it secret.
Oh, okay.
No.
You can't have secrets.
No. That I can't. No, because I don't want to like fuck it up or something. But he's really cool. I did say I was like, I'm not gonna have sex unless it's with someone iconic because I'm tired of fucking these scrubs. And I held off and I met this guy and he was iconic. He's a top designer for a very, very famous celebrity. And yeah, he was like hot, had a good time, and yeah, so it was good. So Shayan finally got laid.
We haven't had an episode where it's just the two of us for a while, so we held
last
off on
week
a
we
guest.
did. It was just us.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Last
It
week
goes
was
by
just
so
us.
fast. It's so crazy how we've gone from like an episode would take like 5 hours to film. Now it's just like we blink and they're over.
Yeah, no, literally.
So let's jump right into it. Shayan, would you sell your soul to the devil?
Okay, well, that's crazy because I was asked to sell my soul to the devil once before. So there is this club, and it's called Barley's, and every Thursday they had this night, and it was called Diablo Night. And the guy, the DJ, like his name is Diablo, but it was like Diablo Night or whatever, or Devil Night or something. I don't know. But anyways, I was there and I saw this guy and I was like, oh, you're cute. He was like a skater boy with like face tattoos and whatever. And he was like, hey, do you want to come to this after party with me? I'm like, yeah, sure, let's go. So I go with him and we go to his apartment and there was no after party. There was nobody there. It was just him and I. And I was like ready to like turn up and like keep the party going. But there was literally no one there. And he told me, he was like, so I brought you here because I wanted to ask you if you wanted to sell your soul to the devil. And he said that he was a demon and he sold his soul to the devil. And apparently when I walked in, it was like all the rooms had like blue doors on them and one of them had a red door. And I guess he said the demon of the building lived on the other side of that door. And like we had to go there and like talk to him and like so it was so crazy. And then he was like, yeah, you don't realize like everyone around you, like they do it and stuff. And I was so scared. And I call Anthony and I'm like, Anthony, please come pick me up. I'm scared. And he was like, whoa, he sounds hot. And he literally came over and then we kind of had like
I actually forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, we had like a mini little threesome.
He was pretty crazy though. Like
yeah,
that.
he was.
He was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe in any of that stuff. Like, to be honest with you, like what would it take? Do you have to sign something over? Do you have to like?
Well,
cut
he said
put some blood
he said what
past,
he
like-
did. It was like a blood sacrifice, and then you had to sacrifice something in your life, but it was all symbolic. Like I don't necessarily when I think of like the devil and like all that stuff, I think it's all like symbolism. Like I don't think it's necessarily like a demon or something, but I think it's like. There are parts of our brains that can unlock sort of like these things that are like evil. I don't know. It's wild. But like the Bible's depiction of like angels versus devils, like it's kind of crazy. Like angels are actually really scary looking.
Yeah,
They're
interesting.
not like pretty like we see though.
I want to hear in the comments. I want more comments from you people. But I want to hear in the comments on whether you believe in selling your soul to the devil and what that entails. Like, I just want to know.
I think that's like if you were
it's always a saying, but I'm like, there's no way there's people out there who are going around like soul snatching.
Well,
You know what
no,
I mean?
but I
Like,
also
throwing 'em
think
in the
it's like
bags.
going against your own moral compass. Like, what are you literally willing to do
Mm-hmm.
to like basically, yeah. And I think a lot of it is a moral compass. I think a lot of it has to do with like going against your own political views or whatever, family views or ideologies, and then just kind of like feeding into what other people are telling you what to say. And I think that's kind of like selling your soul or like being a sellout for
Okay,
sure.
I could see being a sellout. For
Yeah,
sure, for sure.
yeah.
But I just wonder if it's like, oh, can you get it back?
Well, no,
Give my
it's
soul
gone.
back.
It's gone for eternity.
What do you think is one of the craziest stereotypes?
What do you mean?
Like they say that like Asians are bad drivers, or that
my
you know
God.
a certain ethnicity always drives Dodge Chargers or Challengers, and that
Oh.
you know white people yell at their parents when they're kids. You know what I mean? Like, what are like some crazy stereotypes? Because I'll be honest, I get locked in. I'm sure everyone does it, but when you just the Instagram scroll, the doom scrolling or whatever it's called for doom. And I'll scroll. Like last night, I got stuck in a scroll for like 2 to 3 hours. I was up till 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And like I had taken a little nap, but I woke up and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna like see. And I also used that to get ideas for the podcast. But like, man, some of these stereotypes are just so freaking wild. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, only white people are school shooters. You know what I mean? And like, you know, it's just there's just some crazy. I think that might be one of the most crazy stereotypes right there. Or like, Asians are always smart. Like, oh, I don't know, because I know some pretty dumb Asians.
As far as stereotypes, I mean, I'm Persian, so the only stereotype I always get is like you're a terrorist, or like you love gold and you love kebabs.
What about
and
pickles?
Pickles, yeah,
Yeah, or
pickles,
pistachios, right?
Pistachios, yeah. I mean, yeah, I love all those.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like terrorism, no. Yeah, I love all the good stuff. I mean, I'm down for gold.
I always
for
wonder though,
sure.
what if you're half one, half the other? Does that mean you get the worst traits of both or the best traits of both?
No, I wonder.
It's so funny. Like,
Yeah.
it's almost like if you're half black and half white, it's like
Yeah.
you're going to take someone's wallet but then return it back in like
Yeah.
a week later. What?
Persians also can never keep a secret. That's why they can never be terrorists. They cannot keep a secret. They're all it's just gossip all the time.
Interesting. I want to hear some of your guys' craziest stereotypes.
Yeah.
I love that last time we talked about Yo Mama jokes and someone actually put a funny Yo Mama joke in the comments. I like love that shit. He's
Yeah.
like, he goes, check your DMs. I was like, put that shit in the comments.
And then I guess for trans, because I guess I get it both ways. I mean, like a lot of times, yeah, like trans stereotypes of like, I don't know, people thinking I want to like go spy in the women's restroom or something. It's like, I did not do this.
She does like to read to children, everyone.
What the hell? Or like, like what the fuck? Like, I think it's so crazy to me. Like, oh, I'm just gonna like go and peek in the stalls. Like, do you really want me in like in the restroom peeing with like your husband or like your
funny.
boyfriend? Like, that's crazy.
So I recently met a dude, really cool guy. We've been hanging out, but last night he told me the craziest shit, and he's gonna listen to this, and I think it's gonna be funny as hell. But he takes his cat for walks, right? Which I mean, in itself is already interesting. But he takes his cat for walks in a stroller, like a baby stroller, and I don't know why. I just couldn't stop laughing. Like we're just sitting there watching a movie, and he starts talking about. I was like, yeah, you know, like I never really trained him how to walk on a leash, and so I just put him in a stroller. And he goes, I'll say though, like people treat you differently when you have a stroller. Like they'll stop traffic, but then he goes, then people walk up and they look in the stroller and they see it's a cat and they think I'm probably a weirdo. And I
That's
was like,
so cute.
I love that you think it's cute. I don't know why. I just was imagining like some like schizophrenic guy like pushing a cat in a stroller. I was like, it just made me laugh so hard. I told him, I was like, I'm immediately putting this in my notes. We're talking about this on the podcast. It's like, would you ever walk your cat in a stroller?
Oh my god! I mean, my cat. I have a backpack.
I mean, I know you don't ever leave the house. but
Yeah. Well, and my cat's lazy, and so is my dog.
his cat
so-
has diabetes.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I also didn't know that cats can get AIDS.
Yeah,
or
it's called
HIV.
feline AIDS.
FIV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah, it's so wild.
Yeah.
They're so, you know, I have a backpack for my cat, and I tried to like walk outside with like my cat, and the whole time he was like, oh hell no, like he did not like it. So
I think
was
it's
like,
funny. I don't know. I could not stop fucking laughing at that.
oh my god, you're dating a guy with a cat. Have you met
Not
the
dating.
cat
We don't
yet?
use the D words. No.
No.
We hung out like twice. It ain't that deep.
Okay.
Next question. Oh, bless you, dog. Oh my gosh. Logan's allergic to something. This is a hot topic. Is it a hot topic or what is it when people say like a popular opinion or Hot take
Hot
or
take.
unpopular opinion too, or something like that.
Uh-huh.
The customer is always right. Yes or no?
False.
False.
Yeah.
But I want to go on a deep dive on this one.
Yeah.
So, we both now work at the bar,
Yeah.
and there's a bottle service person. And the other day, he got into a little bit of an argument with one of the customers, and he came up and he was frustrated. And he's like, you know what? The customer is always right, so I have to give him what he wants. And he's just like, and he's very like, the service-based industry has always been taught that way. Customer is always right. Customer is always right.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I looked at him and I immediately was like, no, you need to tell me the problem. And the customer wasn't right. It was a whole thing over like whether or not the bottle service gets free Red Bulls and waters, which they don't, but there was a table minimum they did meet. So it was like, it's a little bit of a gray area. So there wasn't much established. I mean, there's a way to go around it instead of just yes, bending over backwards. And it's like, especially when it's people who are getting bottle services, they expect to be treated at a higher standard, which is fine, but there has to be a line, what I mean?
Yeah.
But I knew you were going to say no. I was hoping you'd say yes, so we'd have a little bit more diverse opinion.
No, I mean, I worked in the service industry too, and I worked for Gordon Ramsay when I was like 19, and that was actually my last day that I worked in the service industry. I was just like, fuck this, because basically the way it was set up is there were all these tables, and this like couple comes in and they wanted this giant ass booth, and I had a big party coming to sit in the booth, and it's like a booth that literally sits 10 people, and the two little old people wanted to sit there. And basically I told him, I was like, no, I'm sorry, like I'd have to seat you somewhere else. And he gave me attitude.
Sounds ageist.
What? Oh, I mean, no, he did. He gave me attitude, and he talked down to me as if I was like a peasant. And I was like, oh, hell no. And then the like stupid ass fucking my boss that I didn't like, not Gordon Ramsay, love him, but it was like some boss that they hired, and he basically like sided with them and like sat them down and like said like, oh, I apologize, like, blah, 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 like saying that I was doing the most or whatever. And I was like, no, literally I'm following the books. And then of course the party of 10 comes, and then they're like, what the fuck? And they had nowhere to seat. And so basically I just got over it, and I was like, you know what? This is going to be my last day. And I went up to the couple and I said, fuck you.
Oh, shit.
If you have children, fuck them too. Fuck your parents. Fuck your whole life. Fuck everything. And I was like, I quit. And they were gagged. And so, yeah, I was done.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another topic though, because a lot of times companies, they don't always have their employees back, where it's like,
yeah.
Because I used to be an executive manager for Target, and my thing is, I would almost always have my customers back. I'm sorry. I'm always almost have my staff members back.
For sure.
But it's also, Target is like, how can I help you find something, was their like slogan. So it's like, Target's different. It's so corporate, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, you don't want your employees pissed off at you, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's like,
exactly.
there was a saying, it's like, well, this is what we get paid the big bucks as to delegate. So it's like, then we would assume responsibility for the issue, and we'd work it out. But it's just like, damn, it's such a fine line, especially when there's positions where they only make minimum wage. So it's like, it's like, shit, you can't expect the most from someone who gets paid minimum wage.
Right.
So like, you kind of were going above and beyond, you know what I mean? Probably still just getting paid minimum wage at the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the boss comes in and like pulls the rug out from underneath you. So
For sure.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, have like your, like, I'm here bending over backwards for you, and then you're over here like basically like not, he was a fucking cuck. Fucking, you can go fucking.
Well, and I saw also along the same lines is I saw an interesting video where a DoorDash driver was fired because a person he delivered to claimed that they didn't receive their food.
Oh.
So then the DoorDash driver is in the middle of like BFE, and the DoorDash driver showed up to the person's work and was like, yesterday I delivered your Chipotle to you, and you said I didn't get it delivered, so I lost my job this morning because of you. So now I'm here to take your job from you, and I want to talk to your manager. You know what I mean? Like, and she worked at like a dental office. So the girl sitting there, she didn't deny it at all. Like, he literally puts her on camera, and he was just like, "What do you have to say for yourself? Like, I have a family. I DoorDash. That's my life. I woke up this morning. They said that this was the third time it happened, so DoorDash took my job from me." And like, I'll doom scroll through the comments on that, just kind of just get an idea. It's so interesting how divided people are in general. Like, it's a complete different segue, of course. Like, besides political beliefs, it's just like, it's so crazy how you can see in the comments how people wholeheartedly believe and trust the DoorDash driver, and people so wholeheartedly think that like, well, fuck it, like, it's a $10 Chipotle. Plus, someone was literally like, oh, it's a $10 Chipotle, yeah, but it ended up being $35 at the end, so fuck it. Like, she should have, I would do the same. Like, it's crazy to me. I also wonder, I'm like, are they just rage baiting, or do people truly believe this? Like, Do people truly think that you should be, scamming DoorDash?
I think a lot of people just haven't worked in the service industry, and I feel like that should be like a requirement in like high school. Like I feel like as an extracurricular activity, it should be like you should work at a restaurant at some point in your life, so you can learn just everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and just how to be a decent human being when you go out.
Yeah,
I fucked my DoorDash driver.
Which one? like I've seen it.
Well, he pissed me off because he was like, "Oh, I'm not going to deliver it because you didn't give me a tip," and I was going to give him cash. And I go, "Oh, well, I was going to give you cash, but since you want to pull an attitude," and he was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." He comes upstairs and I open the door and I'm like, "Wait a minute, he's so hot." And then I fucked him. And he actually still to this day sends me Christmas cards to my apartment as like a, "Hey Shayan, I hope you're doing well. Still kind of sorry about being a bit like mean to you that day and blah blah blah." And I still gave him his tip. I guess that means that I like pay for sex.
Yeah, you might have.
But yeah, still to this day he sends me Christmas cards. He's so nice.
So I don't know if you put this in notes or I did, but this goes along the same topic of what are your values?
Values?
Yeah, like what do you value?
What's like a value?
I don't know, and it's in caps, so maybe I wrote that in there and I was drunk and I was just like, what are someone's values? But like, I guess like what are your core values? Like your core beliefs? Like do you, if you see someone, do you value like honesty? Do you value integrity? Do you value punctuality? Like,
yeah,
I guess, my thing is I value someone who will be honest even if it like ruins the upfront friendship. Like, you know what I mean? If someone, I don't know, like it's weird. Every time I watch a TV show or a movie, I'm like, honestly, this whole movie or show couldn't have even existed if the person had just told the truth right up front. But have you ever thought about that? Like what your core values are?
I guess like
this is how you know it's not scripted, because like a lot of these questions like we bounce off of each other very much like I want to get her real reaction.
I guess what it is like loyalty to me is very big, like huge. Like
loyalty.
And it's just like I appreciate honesty, and I usually will forgive someone if they're just like straight up like. But if you like literally, like I said, like nothing will piss me off more than just like straight up lying to me, because in my head I'm an open book, and in my head I just can't register that someone would act that way or do that.
She also holds a grudge.
Yeah, I mean, I do hold a bit of a grudge, but I mean, it's because, it's just, to me, I'm just like, that's just so fucked up to just literally stare into my eyes and lie to me when I know the truth.
But what if it's like you didn't ask the question directly, but they also withheld the truth? Because there's a difference between lying and withholding the truth, I believe.
Yeah.
Call me crazy, but like.
But a lot of times I always know, and sometimes I am waiting for them to just tell me, because a lot of times I always know.
I fuck shit.
That's crazy.
Could you imagine? Oh my God. Even Jay looked up from that.
It wouldn't. I mean, he's a bottom anyway, so good luck.
So I said I fucked him.
Well, if anything, I'll use that as leverage so I can break up him and his girlfriend, and then I'll take him back, and then I'll run away. No, I mean, a lot of times I always typically know the answer, but I just wait. I just wait to see, because I notice, and this is something that I notice in acting, and I wish I never learned this, but there is something called micro expressions, and you can always tell, like, if like what someone is thinking when you look at them based off of the tiniest little, like smallest little subtle expressions that they make. You can always tell. You can always tell when someone's lying. You can always tell when someone's judging you, because a lot of tension around the lips. It's like if you were to go out there, study micro expressions, and you will be able to read through everyone, and you'll know the truth.
Okay.
And and then you just watch it all. But like I always say, shit always rises to the surface at some point, and it always bites people in the ass. Which, by the way, brings me to what I've been wanting to talk about. So the substance, I haven't seen it yet, but Demi Moore is having her like ultimate comeback. And I think the timing is so crazy, because Demi Moore is having one of the best years of her life that she hasn't had in a long time. And Ashton Kutcher is having one of the worst years of his life. And for those of you, So I love Audible. I love reading books. And Inside Out, Demi Moore, listen to it. She talks about a whole chapter about her and Ashton Kutcher when they dated. And he was really shady and like all that. And she still found like forgiveness and like made excuses for him. Like, oh, he was just young. He was still like figuring himself out. And I was older and like blah, blah, blah. I don't think that's an excuse. I'm sorry. I was 21 before too. I wasn't a fucking asshole to other people. I hate the like, oh, they're young, they make mistakes. No, fuck that. Be a good person. And so he was really shady, but she ultimately like, you know, she forgave him, but still wrote about it because it's part of her story and her lore. And yeah, sure enough, he's outed with all this like Sean Diddy Combs stuff.
That's wild.
Mila Kunis left him, and here she is, just like in
Did she
her
leave him?
fucking prime. Yeah, she left him.
No way.
It's rumored that she left him.
That's
but yeah.
wild. I haven't heard that.
Yeah, so I'm like, honestly,
can you fact check on that?
God's timing is always right.
Damn. That is wild.
So
I had
crazy.
no idea.
Yeah. So go
Um,
Demi Moore.
Shayan,
Yes.
this is a tough question because you already do a lot of things that people wouldn't do. But when it comes down to money, where do you draw the line?
Okay, I've had 2 requests before. One was a 17-year-old once hit me up and was like, I want to see you and I have money. And I was like, I literally was like, absolutely not.
Yeah,
Blocked
smart.
him.
Okay.
Yeah, no. So like, obviously, it had no underage shit. And I've had someone request race play both ends.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, hell no.
Interesting.
Like, absolutely not.
I
Like,
got,
will
I
not
got
do
a
it.
few requests for Raceway.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, that's not.
So question
Cannot
on
do
your 17-year-old. What if you were in a country like Thailand where the age of consent is 15?
I still would not do that. I think it's
Interesting.
morally, no.
There's a lot of people who go to these other countries where the age of consent is much lower. I didn't even know that even in the United States, some of the age of consent is like
it's and
15.
I think it's disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm no
That's wild.
18 and up. Sorry, like, and it's crazy because I had this like really creepy neighbor who came and hung out with us when we were at the pool, and he was like really weird, like really fucking weird.
Yeah.
And we're all just sitting there, and then he randomly brings up like, "Do you guys know that my friend is like getting in trouble for like assaulting someone because he was 16, but the age of consent?" And we were like, can you just like go away? Like, I don't know. I'm like, you gotta be above 18. I mean, my rule is like nothing under 20. But yeah, because even that's like.
Yeah, no, the reason I bring it up is, and I think we kind of glazed over this topic just over the phone the other day, but I have a friend that I was talking to that, he told me that in his bank account, he had literally $10.72. Like literally like sent me a screenshot and like, and he is dating someone who's like pretty wealthy, but he tries to be his own man, and he's getting his real estate license, blah, blah, blah. And I mentioned to him, I was like, what about OnlyFans, or what about like anything along the lines of sex work, regardless, you know what I mean? And he completely, he got really mad. Like he literally was just like, I can't believe you even insinuate I would do something like that. Like, that's crazy. Like, literally just like angry. Like, no, I see sex as like, I was like, oh shit, is our friendship over now? Like, cause like he got, really into this mood where it's just like, I see sex as such a greater thing. And, I'm trying to do this with my future. And like, I don't want to ruin that. But like, I don't know if it's just because I'm so used to it that I just didn't see it as such a big deal that I would ask the question casually. But like, it's so crazy that people have like such adversity, I guess you'd say, to doing anything like that. Like to them, that's like sacrilegious. Like, how dare you?
You actually sold your soul.
And it's so crazy to me because it's like, for me or you, it's like second nature. It's like fun almost. It's like, oh, cool, this is great. Like OnlyFans, great. But like, it's weird because this person will sit there and cry poor, but you have every tool in front of you. He's really attractive. He has like a great body, and like he would kill it in any kind of industry.
Right.
And he just shut me down as if like I was just the devil for that. It was just weird because I was like, dang, like I made me question like, am I the one that's fucked up? You know what I mean? Like, because I'm just so cool with it, or but I guess to each their own.
I mean, I would never promote sex work. I would say like that is the final. Like that is the final, like, you have to just like you exerted all your other, or whatever, what's that word? Exhausted all your other shit. Yeah.
Options.
No. Yeah. So I think like that is kind of the, you pull the, what am I? It's the final, I don't even know the word for it.
Final frontier.
Basically, yes. And so, I would never promote it at all, because I do think it is one of those things that once you get in it, you think, oh, it's just temporary, but you get stuck in
Slippery
it.
slope. But that could be anything, because like I never in a million years thought I'd be bartending. Like I went to school, I wanted to be an accountant. Actually, I wanted to be an architect, then wanted to be an accountant. But then like the money just came so easy bartending.
Right.
But it's like, I don't know. I just feel like, why not? Because at the end of the day, we're just here for such a short period of time. It's like, let's fucking thrive. Like, who cares? Like, use whatever tools you have to your ability. Like, we know people who have gigantic wieners. Like, fucking this. You know what I mean? And they refuse to do OnlyFans, even if it's not showing their face. You know what I mean? I'm like, but then they'll sit here and cry fucking poor. It drives me insane.
And a lot of people they're worried about like their parents judging them and stuff. But I'm like, if your parents aren't paying your rent, bitch.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know if it's
owe anyone
cultural
shit
thing or not. It's just so crazy to me that like you'll sit there and you're just like be like living like hand and foot, hand and mouth. Is that how that works? Paycheck by check.
Yeah.
No, girl.
What did he say?
I'm dead. We're gonna follow all that. But, no, yeah, it is a trip that people will sit there and they'll cry this, they'll cry that, they'll cry that. And I'm like, you have like some crazy tools right in front of you. I don't know why you don't want to use them. It's really weird. But I guess who am I to say? I don't know.
Yeah.
My moral compass does not point north. So, I'm sorry.
Well, I don't
That shit's just
necessarily.
like,
No. I don't
it's like
even.
a magnet.
But a lot of people think it's degrading. But here's my theory. It's like, okay, there are so many women out there who will fuck a guy for a vodka soda at a club, you know, and he'll never text her back or anything. Why not capitalize on that? Why not make you the prize and have a guy pay your rent or buy you something nice or this or that? And it's wild because, a lot of the people who get really pissed off are men and like women that are controlled by these men. And I just think, I don't know.
But it's also a trip because, I sent you a clip earlier or yesterday where the girl was an OnlyFans girl and she was taking care of her boyfriend, you know, and everyone just like, oh, he's a cuck. Like I read the comments were fucking nuts on that.
And they were like, cheat on her. And
it was wild because she was just like, hey babe, like, I'm going to shoot a scene with someone. And like the guy was like throwing a fit and she was like, don't worry, I'm going to buy you a PS5. And I'll give you an American Express. But like, and the guys are just like, fuck that. Like, but it's like, it's really...
But it's a business though. It is work, It's not like there's no joy or like pleasure or anything out of it. It literally is just like a job. Yeah, that's what it is. And I think a lot of people forget that. And I think a lot of people think like, oh, they just like chose to do this because they're like a slut. And it's like, no, it's the opposite. They're just capitalizing on something. And but also try to do other things as well. Go to school, do what you need to do.
I just said, learn how to give a good massage and you'll be fine. But is that considered sex work too, though?
No, because massage is like a skill.
You
right?
can't say the word massage on some apps because it immediately, it's an exchange of money for a service of a person.
Oh,
I don't know.
Huh? I know you can't you can't even talk about like sex and like you can't be like, oh, I'll fuck you for like a McDonald's like McChicken because that's still like.
When you say that, I want you to be a little bit more excited.
But you can still pay for someone's time, and what happens in that time is between two consenting adults.
Oh, there you have it.
I'm just teaching you guys the lingo so you don't get caught and arrested in case anyone does. But don't do sex work.
All right, so I got a fun FaceTime call yesterday from all of my straight friends. I'm not going to put air quotes on that. I meant to. Is it more gay to fuck or get fucked?
Oh my God, Zach called me.
That's who called me too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We all got the call.
Yeah, he was very
They were
curious.
all sitting at the house bored, and immediately my mind is like, okay, you're getting fucked. That's the ultimate. You know what I mean? But then the argument was, well, if you can get it up, then that's pretty gay. So it's like, I'm like, damn, that is pretty wild. Because I've talked to some straight porn stars who do gay porn, and like they're like, yeah, I will never be the top because like he's like, no amount of Viagra will get my dick hard to be able to put it inside someone.
You're
so I'll just get
right.
fucked. So
Yeah,
it's like,
a lot of straight guys do. They in gay porn, like when they do gay porn, they always are the bottoms, which is so wild.
Let us know in
to
the
me.
comments. Is it gayer to get fucked or to fuck?
No.
Top or bottom?
Hey, but who cares?
debatable.
Being gay is fun.
That wasn't the question, Shayan. Gosh.
I mean, it's gay in general. It's two guys, but it's fun. I love this shit. What's in it?
Merry Christmas. I gave you my secret blend of herbs and spices.
Ooh, this is so good. I'm gonna need a shot. Wait, here it comes.
Well, that was a fun commercial. We have a brand new segment. It's going to be called Coming In Hot, where you are going to ask us some hot topic-y questions, and we are going to try our best to respond to them and not get canceled. So we already have a couple questions that we've had just from friends. The first one is, I recently started a new job, and someone I once got into a fight with works there occasionally. Should I request the day off that she works, or should I just say fuck it and risk it all?
That's my question.
Yep.
What the hell?
It's a question that Shayan actually asked me, and I thought this would be perfect to start this off.
Oh, no, you're literally setting me up.
So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of background, and you guys, we've talked about this a few times, so I'm not gonna go too depth in it.
No, we didn't bring that
yes,
up.
we did many
Did
times.
we?
Yeah,
Oh.
many times with
I forgot.
Tripperson, because we talked about.
Smelling salts are getting to me.
But yeah, Shayan did get into a fight with someone. It was a bottle service girl. You took her phone, you threw it in the bucket of ice,
I threatened
all
to kill
because she sat next to.
And she rubbed his back too and tried to get his nose.
There's
Ooh, I'm so
there's
pissed
three
off.
sides to every story.
I'm pissed off. And you know what? I'm going to take my testosterone because I'm a
gosh.
little pissed off.
So to answer the question, what I told Shayan was that, getting in fights is a little over something as petty as that. I feel like we're a little too old to be doing such things, Shayan. And I do think that at the end of the day, you should just, you're a woman of your word, and you said that you were going to start this job, and it will look bad if you don't show up.
Yeah. No, you're right. But Mama also said knock you out.
Lord. Plus, I don't need you going to jail, because that's going to be a really odd empty spot to fill with Jay with a wig and a breastplate.
No, you're right. And it's crazy because I think I really manifested this because I said in the earlier episodes, I said I want to have a normal job, and I thought I was going to get a job at Nordstrom's, didn't get the job at Nordstrom's, and now I just so accidentally got a full-time job working with Beaches Tropicana, which is crazy.
Yeah, and I'm going to correct you before anyone else corrects us in the comments, but you cannot put an S at the end of Nordstrom.
Nordstrom's?
You never put an S. It's Nordstrom.
Really?
No matter what
that's
tense
the
it is.
Persian way.
No,
We
it's,
also
well, it's
say
funny. I actually
tom-tom.
I actually applied there too, and when my cousin was the regional manager, he's like, "Don't ever put an S at the end of it ever,
Really?
because that's like incorrect." But
Oh.
I know someone in the comments. Well, I hope someone in the comments would correct us.
Yeah, no. The Persian people, they're Nordstrom's, Tom. That's what.
So, question number 2 is: my boyfriend gets upset that I don't want to share my phone password with him. Who's in the wrong?
I don't know. I think a phone should be like your own personal thing.
I agree.
For
That's
sure.
one thing that I never want to go on someone's phone. So my response to you is that you need to find a new boyfriend. I just don't know. Your phone.
And he's probably projecting because I feel like if he's that worried, that means he's hiding.
Ooh, for sure. That's interesting.
It's always that. It's always the people that are the most, paranoid that are hiding the most. for
Yeah,
sure.
that's wild. You live for a good projection. And then the third and final question we have today is: my dad just remarried, and I think I'm in love with my new stepsister. What do I do? And mind you, these initial questions came from friends first, so it'd be.
Ooh, I don't know. That would be wild because, what if? I always ask myself, what if my mom remarried and Jacob Elordi was my stepbrother? I would have to fuck him. I'm sorry, but it's going down.
God,
at
that's gonna be such an
Thanksgiving.
awkward Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
No, I'd have to. I'd be like, we're not related by blood. We gotta bust it open. Let's go.
Damn.
Yeah, right. I mean, what if?
I don't know. I've never thought about that question. That would be
Yeah.
tough.
What if one day you were just like, oh my God, your stepbrother is
I mean, I guess it does go along with my favorite saying.
what's your favorite saying?
Oh, why go down the street when you can go across the hall?
Oh my God. No, it is weird. I mean, I don't think the porn should glorify stepmom, stepson, all that stuff. I think it does glorify that and it shouldn't because that's really weird. But at the same time, I do think to myself, fuck, what if,
Okay.
But I don't know. A hot guy could get me to do crazy things. A hot guy could actually even get me to join a cult. So I'm going to ask you, would you ever join a cult?
I don't think so. I think I'm too strong-willed.
Start a cult.
That's a different story. I would 100% be a cult leader, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I like the idea of like having that power. Like the term cult is so broad though. Like I think a lot of churches are cults. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
A lot of acting classes in LA are cults too.
Yeah. I mean, I could see how someone would
Andy
start one.
Warhol was a
I don't know.
cult leader too.
I always said I could never even be in the military because I can't imagine someone telling me what to do or like yelling. I just can't. That's not my thing at all. Like
2 for 2.
Yeah, I'd be like, drop down and give me 20. I'm like, no, you give me 20. Give me $20. Fuck that.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
I think
there have been a few times
you would join a cult if there was like a hot guy you were in love with.
Absolutely,
in the cult. Like,
for sure.
For sure.
That's why I don't trust myself. I should never, ever be in love ever again.
Like the fact that you haven't joined one is wild.
Yeah. No,
Wait,
it's scary.
we had to wrap up. That was our new segment coming in hot. So if you have any questions, go ahead and definitely DM us, email us, whatever you want. We'll keep it completely anonymous. And yeah, we're looking forward to the questions.
Mwah.
All right, so going back to it, Shayan, you would join a cult.
Well, I mean, I don't want to, no, but there are moments where I'm like,
If there's any websites for a good cult.
Yeah. But you know when I there were a few times where when we did mushrooms together, I kind of freaked out and I was like, oh my God, I think Anthony's a cult leader and I think I'm in a cult.
It's so true. It's so true. When I was in mushrooms, I've literally been like, oh, I can like control people. You know what I mean? Like my mind just was just like, oh, I can like, you be my chair. You go over there, you know?
Yeah, and Andy
100%.
Warhol was the cult leader and his like muse was Edie Sedgwick. And she would like, and I was like, oh my God, am I the Edie to his Andy?
Wait, wouldn't a cult leader need multiple people?
No, it's just one person. And then
that's called a relationship.
Well, no. No. Oh, no. Oh, wait, like a cult is, yes, multiple people, but there's one leader and then a muse, basically. Like, yeah.
Okay.
So there's like the leader and then like the face.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, oh my God. But then she like died and I'm like, oh
so
my
do you
God.
think they're going to ban TikTok?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
What do you think?
It's very, I've been trying to stay on top of this because Lord knows I fucking hate TikTok.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hate it. It's the worst platform in the whole world. But I think that they're going to end up selling to like an American company first. But I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are saying that, if they do sell, they would have to sell their algorithm. And then at that point, like their algorithm, that's all they value. So why would they do such a thing? Maybe they'll sell and rebrand, but who knows?
I know they were talking.
Joey,
They were trying to talk about like how it's like against freedom of speech and stuff. But in my opinion, I'm like, they literally like, you can't say shit on TikTok. So I don't even know what they're talking about. And it's what I think is not fair is like they will value, like, let's say if you have a lot, like a big following, you can kind of get away with saying crazy outlandish shit. But if you don't and you're like a smaller creator, you literally can't say
Did you see the interview with Trump?
Nope.
No.
So there was this reporter, I don't know what news source it was, but they asked him like point blank if he's going to save TikTok when he gets into office. And his response was kind of dodgy. And he just said, I'm going to do everything in my power to make it so there's no monopolies.
Oh, interesting. Huh.
What's that mean?
So it's kind of up for like interpretation.
Yeah, but a lot of people would say Google's a monopoly too.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I think it's like it would benefit the other platforms to have TikTok banned.
For
so
sure.
like they're going to be lobbying hard, and I think they have been. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see.
Too many
Who
smart
knows?
words from my brain.
Lord.
Yeah.
Shayan, tell us about your addictions.
My addiction?
Zuh.
I don't have any addictions.
None at all.
I don't have an addictive personality, no.
No?
No.
I feel like you can get addicted to a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's not love. I feel like that's an addiction.
Yeah.
Actually, what is the difference between addiction and love? If you're addicted to someone and their personality, would that be considered love? Or is that a straight up addiction? Like,
I don't know.
because you have withdrawals, you know what I mean? Like if someone's not there, you can have withdrawal.
Yeah, I don't know. No,
Interesting.
I
You gotta
really,
ask ChatGPT that.
I can quit anything like cold turkey for the most part. now relationship stuff, no.
For a long time, I thought you were addicted to surgeries, to be honest with you.
Ooh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I guess there was a little moment there,
Mm-hmm.
but I had a clear vision of what I wanted to look like and how I wanted to present, and I knew that I needed to do X, Y, and Z in order to do it, and it was a few things.
Okay.
Do you have any? Are you addicted to anything?
I don't think
Besides
so.
money.
Besides money. That's pretty much it. That's what. The money is the root of all evil. It's
Yeah.
crazy, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think I'm addicted to being busy. Probably.
Yeah,
I just love being busy.
like you can't just like.
I'm
sit
addicted to
down
slut shaming.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. All my friends are sluts.
Do you ever slut shame?
No,
Would you ever slut shame anyone?
no, not at all.
Yeah, you're pretty like you love it all. I only slut shame at Disneyland.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Disneyland is like for children. Like you should not be wearing booty shorts and like being a grown ass adult, like trying to get dick on Grindr at Disneyland. Like what? That's ridiculous.
I think that's weird.
It's weird. But there's so many people. I went to Disneyland and there was someone that I was with and I thought it was a little weird how they were on Grindr, but there were so many people just like, yeah, fuck me behind like Mickey's bathroom. Not like that Mickey's. Yeah, and it was wild.
That is wild.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. I'm like, how are you horned up at Disneyland?
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's so, yeah.
You need new friends.
Well, I don't talk to that person anymore, so they can fuck off.
This podcast is sponsored by
Roadkill Cafe.
You kill it, we grill it.
Okay, so my entire TikTok For You page has been apparently Gen Z. They have this new trend where they love going to estate sales, right? And I never knew what an estate sale was. I had no idea. It meant someone had just died and you're going into the home they died in and you're basically buying off everything that they've ever owned in their entire life because they have no one else to give it to. And apparently there's so many in LA because they don't like no one has kids and like can pass shit down to people.
Okay.
So would you, if you died, when you die, we all die at some point, would you ever have an estate sale?
I don't know if you have a choice. I feel like estate
Really?
sales happen for different reasons, though, right?
Can you explain
Yeah.
to me more? Like
Estate sale without.
Yeah, you can still be alive and have an estate sale. Yeah.
A lot of
what?
people do them if they're moving.
Yeah, a lot of people do them
Really?
if they're moving, and it's just like it's an estate sale. Just an estate is your home.
So you're just selling everything.
yeah, you just sell it.
Oh,
Instead
I don't
of-
know why I thought it meant like someone just croaked and then you're just like ransacking their shit.
No.
Oh. I thought it was like so like even I was like watching these people on TikTok like, oh my God, slay. Like I got this like grandma's like shirt.
An
and I'm
estate
like,
sale is just a fancy way
What?
of saying a yard sale, I believe. But an estate sale is like more you come inside versus like just like going out on the front yard.
oh, not me thinking like these people are like flexing like this dead person shit.
An estate sale. Yeah, it's like
So
if you're moving
bad.
to New York and you don't want to like put everything inside of a storage, you're gonna have an estate sale.
Oh, wow, I'm so dumb.
You see that, Logan?
Wait, have you written your will yet?
Part of my life insurance policy, yeah. I mean, just for the properties and everything.
Yeah.
You have to, yeah.
Yeah. Do I get anything?
No.
Oh.
Just kidding. Actually, I don't even know. I honestly think literally everything went with my mom. I was like, I'm not going to deal with it.
Oh, that's cute.
Because if you do a real will and testament, like everything has to be broken down. It all has to be
like
it's a lot of
every
work.
single thing.
Mhm.
Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, I haven't.
What are you
even
gonna
thought
just
about it.
will? Don't give me your fucking cats or dog. I swear to God.
Wait, do you have to take them? Like, if someone wrote it down?
I mean, you have to give in. It's like first right of refusal. So like
Oh.
they'd come to that person first, and if they refuse it, then they just go to the incinerator.
What? Oh my God, that's wild.
So
Yeah, no. Well, make sure
okay.
there's not an estate sale of me.
I'll
'cause
bury your dog with you
Oh
and cat
no!
alive.
What the hell?
I'll mummify them.
No.
It'll be perfect.
Just make sure don't do an estate sale because I don't want no fucking influencer that I would never be friends with in a million years showing up stealing my shit. Give it to like. I
No,
don't
I'm
know,
actually going to put your estate sale on like your OF because then everyone's going to show up and steal all of your underwear. I'm literally just going to be like, I'm going to estate sale all of Cheyenne's clothes and underwear.
They already do. I have like 5 pairs left. I swear. I swear. I feel like guys steal my underwear.
Probably.
It's like a thing.
They probably want to wear them.
Oh my god.
They want to be inside of you.
That's actually how I know when a guy is a chaser or not,
Mm-hmm.
is because he'll be like, "Oh, you left your," and instead of saying thong, he'll say gaff, and I'm like, "Whoa."
Oh, that's interesting.
My mind is blown. You're
Yeah.
a chaser. Oh, did you guys? Who's the guy? Who's the dude who's going viral for killing the whatchamacallit? The
Oh,
healthcare?
yes, Luigi.
Luigi. Yes.
So recently, the person who wrote Max, the CEO of the whatever company, Luigi, a lot of people found him to be really hot. And it's crazy because obviously he killed someone. And, you know, it's like that conflict of like, should you think someone's hot? Should you glorify that, you know? So the question I have here is, do you think people feel bad for someone when they're hot and in a bad situation? Because I also just watched a new movie on Netflix where the girl sat next to this guy in the bus, found out he was homeless, and then she went and dropped food off at his house. He was living in like a fucking rundown shack.
Yeah.
But like he was really good looking. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, if he was some like gross, ugly person, she never would have done that. You know what I mean? Like, and it's same thing with like the twins or the brothers that, you know, the whatever brothers, the Menendez brothers. Like part of the lore, the draw is that like they're hot. So it's like, would have, you know, does hot give you that one up? You know what I mean? To be able to get away with heinous crimes like murder. You know? Like it's so crazy. I think so. I think that, you know, it's almost like the O.J. Simpson trial. Like he had people lined up down the street for him because like so many girls, whatever guys thought he was attractive.
And he was a football player.
Yeah. So it's like, it goes to say like, it does, you know, being born good looking give you an automatic get out of jail free pass.
Oh. I mean, unfortunately, we do live in a very vain society, but obviously it's all subjective.
Unfortunate, you mean fortunate for you, bitch?
Well, no. I'm saying it in different ways because it's like a lot of it is, I don't know, how do I explain it? I feel like there's so many varieties of types and what guys are into as far as like when it comes to women. So women can come in like all shapes, sizes, ages. Someone's going to find you hot. Whereas a man, I feel like there's a little more of like a linear draw to like,
you mean like
what
you got
makes a man.
abs, you're probably going to be hot. You have, you know, a good hairline, you're probably going to be hot.
Basically.
Big eyebrows,
It's very like, bare minimum. Whereas like, I feel like girls, it's like, I don't know, there are some guys that like older girls, younger girls, this, that. But I feel like objectively for guys, it's very like, do you fit this mold? And then,
I mean, he immediately became like a pop culture icon now because it's like he's good looking and he's smart. He went to an Ivy League school.
But the guy that he killed, was this guy like a bad person? Like I never.
No, that's the thing. That's another thing that's crazy is like he's the CEO of a health insurance company. Health insurance companies inherently are bad because it's like they're for profit in the United States. You know, the guys. I think the guy's salary was like fucking 1.6 billion a year or something like that. But like what people don't understand is like they're also replaceable. So it's like they're gonna have another CEO in place the next week.
Kind of like
you know
our
what I mean?
governor in California who just bought a $9 million home on a $250,000.
That's different though because our governor is a public servant. So the thing is that we essentially pay for him or he fundraises, blah, blah. That's a whole different topic. Whereas like being the CEO of a, I think $15 billion company, you know, or even more, I don't even know what that is. Yeah, his salary's $10 million a year.
So why did a homeboy like, you know, axe
because
him?
he submitted for a cancer treatment, but a stage 4 cancer treatment, but he didn't really have cancer, which was actually the weird thing. Like I guess he got denied. Yeah, apparently, allegedly, he submitted an application for a cancer treatment, a cancer drug. I'm sorry, that treats stage 4 cancer, but he was denied the claim because he doesn't have cancer. But no one really knows why he was trying to get it. That was a weird thing. But that was it. He was a really, really smart guy. You know?
Do you think Luigi's hot?
Oh, he's really good looking. Yeah. He's smart. And he's 6'5". Like he's
6'5"?
Yeah, he's tall.
Oh.
There's pictures of him in his jail cell, and I was like, oh damn.
Oh shit.
But does that mean he didn't do it? No. He still did it. Does that mean I'll, put money on his books maybe? Probably. No, I'm kidding.
I like him a little twinkier.
Yeah. Oh, no. Gosh.
That's crazy. That's wild. Wow. I learned so much with you. You're so smart. You know what word I really want to bring back?
What word? Dope.
I was watching Cruel Intentions last night. A fudge packer.
Wow. Damn. That's wild.
Isn't that cool? I love that
I
word.
wouldn't call it cool, but
Wait, no, it's
wild.
not. But I was like, I was watching it, and he said like fudge packer. I was like, wait a minute, that's so.
wild.
That is like a word that I feel like.
Because I mean,
needs to
it's
be
always paired with
resuscitated.
something though. It's like an enhancer because it's like it'd be like you're a fudge packing faggot or you're a fudge packing fairy. You're a fudge packing. You know what I mean? Like I feel like fudge packer was always an enhancement to like something way worse.
But could we like bring it back and like empower,
You know what it means,
embolden it? What does it mean?
You're getting fucked so hard it's like shoving shit back into your butthole. Like, that's what it is. Like, that's wild. It's so vulgar.
Well, how
What a
can we?
weird-
How come like queer? Like we took it back. We made it like like how can we take fudge packer
But
back?
fudge packing in the act of packing fudge.
I'm a
is just
proud
wild.
fudge packer in these United States.
Oh, I don't know. I'm a very visual person. So when you like say words that add visuals,
If
to
you
it,
need
it's
your
like,
fudge pack,
Oh,
come on over to my
no.
house.
oh my gosh,
We love to pack some fudge here.
We're not doing this as a commercial, by the way. Oh my god.
I think it's empowering. Do you have any like 90s words and stuff that you want to bring back from the dead?
Dude, that one took me by surprise. To be honest with you, 'cause I never really used fudge packer. Like, it's like a Jesus Christ. I remember I'd use butt pirate a lot. Like,
Butt pirate.
you're a butt pirate.
I'm looking for some booty.
Yeah. What is it? Fudge packing anal destroyer.
Sounds hot.
I don't know. What are some old 90s words? Shoot. Tubular would be funny.
Tubular. You remember like the worst thing you could have called someone was a chicken? Like, oh, you're a chicken. And it's like,
I don't remember
like,
that at all.
people
Remember you
get
grew up in
so
Texas though. It's
offended.
different. I grew up
Oh,
in Southern
really?
California. I feel like they're like way different.
yeah.
I don't know.
People, yeah, no, calling someone a chicken was like really offensive.
Bark chicken chicken.
It was like calling someone a cunt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and there's no words you want to, resuscitate, bring back the dead.
With that being said, Shayan, are you an emotional eater? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a bored eater, but is bored an emotion? I don't know. I just get bored and I just want to eat everything. No.
I don't know. I mean, it depends. If I'm really, really sad, I don't eat. But if I'm like kind of sad and I just want like comfort, yeah.
Well, now it's time for your favorite part of the show.
Be a fudge
Oh
packer.
my gosh. No, it's game time. That's wild. We can't bring that back.
Yay!
I don't know why that's so triggering.
It's game time. But before we start our game, I want to show you guys a magic trick.
All right, let's see it.
Yeah. So I am a witch. So here, I'm going to show you guys. I have to get on the floor. So I am going to make this penny go through this entire table.
Okay.
Okay. Joey does not know this trick. Okay. I'm gonna use this. Okay, watch. So we're gonna cover it up. Okay. Now, wait. Make sure that the penny is there. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God! The cup went through the table. How did it end up there?
Do that again.
Yay, magic! You can hire me at your local parties.
Well, that was fun, Shayan. There is $100 bill here.
Okay.
All right. So if you guess
Wait, hold on.
you get to keep it.
Hold on. I gotta check this shit. Because sometimes
right.
I be getting clients that be like, oh, here's a $100 bill and it's not real. Hold on 1 second. This shit.
God damn it! I'm gonna fold this shit up again.
Okay, yeah, it's real. Okay, cute.
No, it's-
There, it's perfect.
my dog likes money more than I do. Oh, Logan. Logan's like, is that a treat? No.
Imagine. Has he ever eaten adult? Like,
No.
Your money?
He should though.
Okay.
All right. So, can you see this on camera?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna just keep an eye on where is it at, Sean. Sean, how was your day though?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take your meds?
Yes.
Yeah. You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa! Where did it go?
Look at Logan.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Well, you just did some
my
Jedi
gosh.
mind trick
Oh my
right
gosh.
now.
All right. Is it 1, 2, or 3?
1. Hey! Payday!
She cheated.
No, I what?
All right. Best 2 out of 3. All right.
Wait, hold on.
Okay,
Let's go
okay.
back. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
In the middle,
Okay.
right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh shit. People on the camera are gonna be like, wait, what's going on? Where'd it go? All right. Shayan, tell me everything. Where's your story? Oh shit. Oh, faster. It's not that one. She thought it was that one. All right. Logan, which one is it? Oh. This is hard. Joey, you know which one it is?
I know.
All right.
I think.
All right. Which one is it? 1, 2, or 3?
2. Yay! Okay, my turn to
All
swindle
right,
you.
Your turn. All right.
Okay.
We should actually have the camera above us. That way we could see him going in circles, but. All right.
Okay. So wait. Okay.
'Kay.
So it's in the middle cup right now.
'Kay.
Okay, wait. I need to get ready.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. Okay, wait. It's back in the middle, right?
Okay. It's hard, actually.
Fuck. Don't they like sometimes like check in on it sometimes? You are summoned. No! What the hell?
That was our game.
Yay!
Yay! And Merry Christmas, because you guys will be watching this the days before Christmas. or
No,
something like that.
a few days before.
A few days before Christmas.
Yes.
Bye. Love you. And make sure to email us and send us a message for your hot topic that you want us to address.
Or a dick pic.
Or a dick pic.
Happy holidays from the Keep It Coming family to yours. Whew, the tree is lit and so am I.
For my ho-ho-hos and my fa-la-la-la faggots.
Mwah.
Bye.
That's all, folks. If you want to watch more fucked up shit,
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
woo!
All right. So this game involves a $100 bill.
Oh,
And it's super simple. All you're going to do is tell me which one is it under. And then, Logan, you don't get to play in this. And then you get to keep the $100.
okay.
Okay?
Okay. Wait, do I have to close my eyes?
No. Keep your eyes
Look
open.
away?
So,
Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
Can you call Logan? Someone? All right.
Okay. Wait, but the cups are
Wait, the
different.
cups are... We'll be right back. I got to fix this.
Oh my gosh, I love this. What's in it?